yeah, I'm gonna go see an ENT because I finally went to the doctor because this was just not getting better. It's like it would get better, but then it would get worse. And honestly, I couldn't talk for a good while on and off because it would start to hurt from talking too much. So that's also why I couldn't film a talking video like I usually do in between music stuff. So yeah, either I really overdid the singing or I have an infection or both. Like, I thought I had laryngitis from singing too much. And that Beyonce covered was, I shouldn't have done that. Um, and I wasn't even able to hit the high notes in my chest voice, anyways. So, but, um, yeah. Um, what was I saying? So yeah, if you were around, yeah, it started around there. I'd say May 10th. Um, I was singing this song that got really popular. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think I need to see. Um, I think it's called "We Hug Now," Sydney Rose. It's like very catchy. I'm gonna sing it in the wrong key, but it's like, I have a feeling you got everything you wanted, like that. Um, it's got a the range is not big. Um, so it's like a very easy song to sing, to be honest. And I was noticing like I was having fatigue when I was singing it. I was like, why does this feel like it's double the work to sing such an easy song? And then that's like when I realized that I really should stop singing for a while to just, you know, maybe I have vocal strain or something like that. Um, so yeah, because it was very unusual to have that much trouble singing a song like that. So yeah, I stopped for a good while. Um, and yeah, I noticed coughing, throat clearing, but also, mind you, I never felt sick at all. I never felt like I had a cold. I never felt a fever. I never felt anything. It was all like in here. Um, I do have like something in my nose that I've had in my nose for a while. I don't know if they're related, but I honestly, I guess we'll see. It's yeah. Um, it's only in my left nostril though, so I'm confused. I'm very confused. So yeah, and it did get better for like a little bit, so then I started talking like normal. Um, this isn't usually how I talk, by the way. I usually talk like this, like blah 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 blah, like that, like a lot of vocal grill like that. And when I'm at home, like I yell. Sorry, my computer like bugged for a second, but yeah, I usually yell. Like that's just how we communicate. So yeah, I've been talking like this, where it's like, uh, very easy on your vocal cords, and you just kind of let your words flow. Um, yeah. Um, so yeah, I thought it was laryngitis after I did some Google search stuff, which is never a good thing to Google your or WebMD your symptoms. But yeah, so at first I was like, oh, so I keep messing with it. So at first I was like, oh, do I have polyps? That would be crazy. I'm not a professional singer. I just sing a lot. Um, Stuff like that. Maybe it's nodules. I think that's a good contender. Not a good contender, but you know what I mean? Like, I think it's very possible that I have nodules. Or I have an infection. It's very confusing because I have cobblestone throat, which is kind of like swells, like pebblish looking small things in the back of your throat, that, you know, Could be from an infection, could be from something else. But then it's like I look it up and then I see really conflicting information. Like I, because what I definitely know I have is cobblestone throat, and I've been lately experiencing some postnasal drip, which isn't what I had been experiencing before. It's like this thing has evolved and changed in like a way that I don't understand. Because first it was like coughing, throat clearing. Then it was like, oh, pain, like it hurts, like to talk. And then it's just, oh, if I talk for more than 30 minutes, um, it really, really just, it feels bad. And I had to tutor, I think, a couple weeks ago, when I wasn't really speaking because, money. So, yeah, I had to tutor for an hour to talk. I genuinely like started like losing my voice. It just started going. So, yeah, I put off seeing a doctor for too long, probably. Um, but I finally went to go. I was really lucky. They had an appointment for that day, I think that I called. The second time I called. I had made an appointment before, but I was supposed to go to Texas. That's a whole story I'm not going to talk about because I try not to be messy. Um, but yeah, I was having like problems with. I'm not going to talk about it. I ended up not going because I thought it was best for me not to go. And yeah, but I had called around then, but ironically, yeah, the only opening they had for the near future at that point was the first day of the trip to Texas. So I was like, so, but yeah, I finally had enough because I'm like, this is really affecting my life. Okay, sorry, that sounds so dramatic. I'm totally fine. Um, but singing is very important to me, and if I can't sing, then it's like, what do I do? And it's also like maybe I do have an infection. Um, so I don't know. I just don't know because it's been what, over 6 weeks now. So yeah, I would get into my symptoms more, but I don't think it would be a while. And that's basically everything. But at least I'm able to talk like this now for a while without it being hurting too much. Um, I had been watching a lot of voice therapists on YouTube, um, figuring out how to manage how I'm supposed to talk, like how to take care of your voice during this period of time. And it's also especially because like I have no idea what is going on. Like I don't know. I have like a couple ideas, but I'm not gonna know until that ENT sticks the tube down my throat. So yes, yep. Um, oh, my diploma came. Do you guys want to unbox it together? We'll do it. But yeah, so. Mhm. But yeah, back to the conflicting information. So basically, last week I was working off of what exactly I know from what my doctor told me. He looked in my throat. He's like, "You definitely have cobblestone." I told him everything, by the way, all the history, all the symptoms, because I know it's hard for doctors to get a full picture of what is going on. Um, unless I tell them. I wrote it all down, like a page and a half of like everything, so they know. But he still was like, I'm gonna send you to a specialist. Which is, yeah, I think they need to see inside. But yeah, so I was looking up cobblestone throat, and it was saying no, voice nodules aren't related to cobblestone throat. But then I saw on Reddit these people who have had voice nodules say that they have cobblestone throat and it was a sign of voice nodules, so it's just like very confusing. But yeah, so that's that. I'll let you guys know how that goes. That my appointment's July 7th. So we'll see about that soon. But I am better. Like, obviously I can talk. I was not talking for a while before, to be honest. So yeah. But this is a really good opportunity to go to my past songs. I've been putting it off for a long time because it's just too cringe to listen to the work I did, like my beginning work, because it's so bad. Why didn't you guys tell me? It's so bad. I opened Dear April today. Actually yesterday. I exported the tracks that I could save into BandLab today. And tried working on it, but oh my god, it's so bad. You guys didn't, you were too nice to me. It's so bad. I'm trying to save it. Yeah, looking back, there were so many things I didn't know. And there's still a lot of things I don't know. But there were definitely a lot of things I did not know. And it's okay. But I guess at least it shows that I really have improved. Not that it matters, because people don't really, I mean, that's not anyone's, I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah. It's just so bad. Yeah, you guys were too nice to me, about that. No, but, yeah, hopefully I can save that. And yeah, I have my work cut out for me. It's just really, it's bad. And then I bet that other one so it's like I basically did, if you were in here before, in the before times, before I started using BandLab, I did everything in Audacity, which is what's it called? It's not a music software, obviously. It's like a sound program or it's not great for music, but for a beginner like me, it was very good because I didn't know anything. So it was great for me to start. But then I got stubborn and stuck in my ways. And even after a couple people recommended that I move to another platform, I was like, oh, but then I have to learn a whole new thing, and I kind of already know what I'm doing with this. So then I didn't, until I was like, you know what, Callisto, you need to. At this point, you have to, because this is not working out. So yeah, the switch is very scary, but yeah, did it. So yeah, I've been doing that. I definitely have a lot to fix with those songs. I took them down, by the way. Not that you like would go back to like look at them, but I've privated them for now. Yeah, the MVs, the videos I made with them also aren't good. Even though at the time when I made the songs and then the video, I'm like, okay, this is the best work I've done so far. So I was very like proud of it. But now looking back, I'm like, wow. It's so bad. Oh, have you guys stuck with me this far? But yeah. Gosh. Yeah, and it's also I have like blindness when it comes to, because I'm the only one doing this. So if I've been working on something like a song, for example, for a while, I become ear blind. Okay, you know when you can't smell a certain smell in your house anymore? Like maybe your house smells like cats, or you go to your friend's house and their 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 house smells like cats or like dog or something like that. It smells bad, but they don't notice because they've got nose blind. It's the same thing with my ears and with my eyes. Okay, so I'll listen to a song that I'm making and I'm like, oh, okay, it's good, it's good, it's good, and I'm like, great. And I know in the moment that that's just like what I think is good in the moment because I'll let it sit for a little bit and I'll go back to it and there's like, oops, and there's like a whole plethora of things that I need to fix. And yeah, and it's the same thing for videos. I made that video right there for the song I made. Yeah, I have eye blindness too. It's just like it's because I've been working on something and I'm like, yep, that's what I wanted to do, and then so I think it's fine and it's good and blah blah blah. Um, and if I don't let it sit and come back to it, then I'm not gonna see all the problems with it. So yeah, but that's that. Oh yeah, and I think I made those songs back then before I had this mic. I was working with um a hi-fi mic or whatever it was. It was like very cheap, like it was like 19 bucks. Um and I think I broke it, I'll be honest. I'm not sure, I'll have to double check, but it wasn't great. So but also neither was the program I was using, so you know what, whatever. I really hope this video isn't too long. And I have to add it with the other one too. Because my computer wigged out. What else have we got? But yeah, I'll let you guys know how that goes. Oh, if you're new here, I'm sorry, I am not an ASM artist. I am a musician, or I'm a singer songwriter, and I produce my own stuff because, yeah, um, I'm not that great yet. But if you would like to support me in my music, um, I would really like if you could listen to one of my covers. I'll put the link to the what's it called playlist here. Um, but yeah, um, yeah, I would really like that, and because that's what I want to do here. But my music stuff tends to get a lot less views than my talking videos. I don't know why that is. Uh, it's like I know I'm not bad. I'm not great, but yeah. Let's see what's next. Okay, let's talk about other stuff. Sorry, I'm gonna move my. Oh my god, I don't like killing bugs. I have a thing about I don't. It hurts. Hold on, let me move. Um, but yeah, I have a thing about killing bugs. I don't like it because it feels wrong. I don't like killing moths because I feel like people like moths. I know I see people on YouTube keeping them as pets and stuff, and I never kill spiders because spiders are important to the ecosystem. So I've been told, so I never kill spiders. Spiders are friends. Ants I feel kind of bad about killing because they don't really bother me too much. Uh, Houseflies I kill. I do. I do kill houseflies. They're annoying, and I'm sorry, they are repulsive. And I don't particularly like June bugs either. I do have a fondness for roaches because it reminds me of my grandma's place in the Smiths projects. She used to live there. And there were roaches, and we'd open the utensil drawer, and they'd just be like some crawling about, and I'd be like, oh, little roaches. But we don't really have any roaches in this house. I also hate cave crickets. I hate them. We have them all over our basement. I don't like killing them either, though, because they're so. Ugh. I hate seeing their legs all splayed out. Gross. What was I talking about? Oh, right. Talking about other things other than seeing an ENT and my music. So, still haven't found a job, but, I have had luck with a couple things. These actually, the only ones I've had luck with are ones where it's like 5 stages, but they do it this way to make it unbiased. They make you take tests and stuff. It's like a very annoying, to be honest, because sometimes the testing sites wouldn't work, or when you had to record yourself timed for the interviews, it would glitch. I was having problems with both of my programs I applied to. But I sent them to my friend so that because she's also looking, and we got passed to the phone stage of one of them. She got passed to the phone stage of another one, but I didn't, and I don't know if that's because they were having trouble getting my results. They were like, "Oh, we didn't get your test results." I was like, and I logged in and I got the confirmation and my score back. I got them a while ago. And so I was like, oh, blah, blah, I have them right here. It's on my end. Let me know what I can do. But I can take screenshots but yeah, I definitely have them and I completed them, as you can see. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they emailed me a couple days later saying that they couldn't get the results off the site because they use a third-party site. So yeah, I haven't heard back from them yet. But that's okay. Maybe I will. But yeah. But no, for this other one, it's we had the phone interview. We won't know if we got moved on to the next stage until this week, maybe. It's gonna suck if we don't get passed on because the phone interview went really well. We felt, but here's the thing. Okay, so for this program, they're only accepting 7 people into it. It's a rotational program, by the way. Which I didn't really want to do a rotational program, but I'm so desperate at this point. I don't care. So yeah, it's rotational. But the thing is, the last step of this whole process is we get invited to somewhere in Massachusetts, Haverhill, Massachusetts, for the in-person tests, where they watch you participate in team activities to see like how you work in a team, and then there's also an in-person interview as well. But the thing is, so they're only hiring 7 people out of the 24 that they are inviting, which I don't even know if we're invited yet, me and my friend. Let me get my calculator out because I want to know the exact percentage. Okay, it's right here. So Okay, what are our odds? I forgot to add. Silly mom. I gave my mom a pedicure today. Like shaved off all her dead skin, um, toenails, and like clipped dead skin off, and then foot massage and everything. That's because I think she saw me doing my feet like pedicure the other night. Like they were all playing mahjong, but I was just trying to clean my feet, and she was like, "Oh, can I get one?" And I was like, "Yep, sure thing." I got no problem, giving my mom a pedicure and a foot massage, the works. But I am not gonna do it in silence. So I went on Netflix on her phone and was like, what should we watch? I kind of wanted to watch something scary because I need background noise. I don't want to just like keep hearing the dead skin like shave off and like feeling it. I need something to distract me. So I looked up scary on Netflix. And then I saw this thing that had what they're like Adam Driver and Bill Murray. It was called The Dead Don't Die. I thought it would be scary. It wasn't. It was just kind of stupid. But I had already started it, so I finished it. So yeah. Anyways, what were we doing? Oh yeah, the percentages. Okay, so 24 are being sent, and then only 7 accepted. Right. So that's like 30% chance that we get hired. But not only that, okay. She told my friend, she said, we are only going to be hiring 2 engineers. And she didn't mean like, oh, only 2 people get to go into engineering positions, apparently. I'm pretty sure this is because like that we clarified. But she meant, oh, we're only going to be hiring 2 people who got engineering degrees. And that is already me and her. So it's either one of us gets it and the other one doesn't get it. Or the other one gets it, I don't get it. None of us gets it, both of us get it. Okay, but the chance of both of us getting it is so small. So yeah. Because that's gonna suck if I'm gonna feel like bad if I get it, but I know she's gonna feel bad if she gets it, which is why we both need to either get it or not get it. But of course, I don't care if she gets it and I don't get it. That's the thing. Like, I don't care because at the end of the day, I sent her this opportunity because I want her to succeed as well, you know. And she would do the same, I think. So I don't care. I know she wouldn't care. So this is all in our heads, honestly. It's all in our heads. Like she wouldn't care, I think, too much if I got it and she didn't. So because we're not like that. So okay, I guess it's all in our heads. But like objectively it would suck, right? I just don't want to deal with that as a possibility. But yeah, I hope that goes well. I hope we hear back this week because it's right now the only thing we're hearing back from is that program. So yeah. I hope I hear back from that other program that she heard back from, but I don't know if I should follow up. Because they use a third-party site for their interviews as well, because some European lady called her, but she's like, okay, but yeah. What else? Okay, let me move. I'm uncomfortable again. It's very hot. I hate this chair. It's very hot these days. Actually, not so bad. Last week, it was so hot I couldn't do anything, I swear. I was just lying down, reading the whole day. Because it's like I couldn't get myself to move. By the way, we don't have AC. We don't have AC. We never had AC. We have AC in one room in our house, and that's upstairs where my dad works. Um, we have one of those like units that you can just attach to a window and plug it in. But yeah, we don't have AC. The basement's pretty nice though in the summer. Garage stays relatively cool as well, which is weird, but yeah. It's very hot. It's very hot. But yeah, that's over now. But I had been into watching a lot more TV and movies over the time I couldn't talk and stuff or sing or do music. Um, there's a lot of stuff out. I haven't seen Sinners yet. I really want to, but I wanted to see that with my friend. The friend I was talking about before, but she already saw it before I got the chance to like tell her, "Oh, do you want to see it together?" Well, we were supposed to go with like other people to see it together, but then that didn't happen. So I assumed we were gonna see it later together, but she already saw it. So I was like, okay, I have to see it. But at this point, I think I might just wait until it comes out on websites and such. Um, yeah, but I think a new season of Love, Death, and Robots came out. Guys, I didn't like it. I did not like it. I watched every single episode. Okay, it was like how do I explain? Imagine you're looking through a catalog of what's one? Maybe some stores trying to sell you like Mother's Day gifts, right? They send you a catalog or something. And you're like flipping through each one, like waiting to see if like, oh, maybe this one will be good, maybe this one will be good. Oh, that one's not good. That's a really weird gift to give your mom, but you know, move on. But then you get to the end of the catalog and there's nothing that was good. That's how I would describe this latest season of Love, Death, and Robots. I'm sorry, I didn't like it. There were maybe 2 episodes that I liked. I really liked. I liked the one. Oh, no spoilers. Sorry if you want to watch it. Skip. But I like the one where they had these warriors fighting each other. I mean, I didn't like that. Obviously, I don't like. I'm not much of a gore violence person. But I like the end where the winner basically got revenge and overthrew the emperors of. I actually think the planet was Callisto. That's my name. Um, yeah, they were like emperors of Callisto, and like the winning champion like killed them. I did this because of the dinosaur that was in the episode, but yeah, but no, it's like it was so disappointing because they had so many good episodes before, like Jabaro, like that was great. Did I pronounce that right? I'm sorry. Um, they've had a lot of good episodes, I felt like, and it's just like everything was falling flat. Like whoever was in charge this season had a thing, definitely had a thing for cats, religion, but like religion as in like the, oh god, what's the word for it? The Christian one. Sorry, that is so rude. I'm sorry. I just don't know. Like you know the branches, right? There's Judaism, Buddhism, Christian, right? Right? It was very much the theme was the Christian one. Um, Nothing else, not other religions. It's very much more Christian themed. Oh wait, it sounds like I'm like saying I hate like Christians. Is that what it sounds like? Wait, oh, that's not what I mean. Um, I mean, I'm not Christian. I don't care if you're like, like I don't. Do you? Do you? Um, God, I'm so sorry. I hate myself. But you know what I mean. Like cats. Um, religion, um, what else? And AI, I think, were like the three running themes. If you're wrong. The thing is, like, one episode about cats is fine, okay, or with cats being the theme, right? One episode with cat theme, okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm sorry, it sounds like I don't like cats. I mean, I do like cats, okay? I think kittens are adorable. I don't personally have a cat. I used to have a cat. We used to have cats when we were kids. Yeah. Um, that's fine. One episode's fine. One episode that's centering around religion, totally fine. Or not centering on, but has religious things, totally fine. But like, not all of them, guys. And I'm not saying all of them did. I'm exaggerating. But yeah, it just felt like it was lacking because they were doing so much before, um, in terms of stories. Like, the animation, it's there. Like, it's great. Like, that's why I kept watching it because I know how much work goes into making those episodes. Um, so I just kept watching it out of respect. But the plot, like, they could have done so much better with the stories themselves. Like, I'm sorry. Right, but that's what I want to talk about. There's like a lot of good stuff out though. Other than that, well, not other. Sorry, I don't want to be negative. I'm trying not to be negative here. I feel like I'm always negative here though. There's a lot of good stuff out though. I really want to see Sinners. Um, that's been on my list for a while. A couple other things out. I think my friend went to go see Bring Her Home. Is that what it's called? They said it was very disturbing. But yeah. I've been reading a lot too. A lot. I've been reading a lot because unemployed. So. Um, yeah. I read this book called Heaven recently. I like the author's other books too. She's really good. I really love the way she writes. Um, but yeah, that one was really traumatizing and very upsetting. So I just, when I finished it, I put it down and I just was like, I haven't thought about it since. Because I'm like, but we were going through donations and our donations because we were also trying to clean the house a lot because there's just so much stuff. There's so much. We're one of those households that we have so much stuff that it's just, it feels like you could clean for years and it would still not be clean. But we're trying to get rid of stuff. We had a lot of books from childhood that we really just did not need. So we went through that. We got rid of a lot of books. We still haven't dropped them off yet because the donation box was full and it's been full. So they're still sitting in our car. But we're gonna get to that. But then I was looking through, so I'm gonna put my glasses on because it feels weird that I can't see myself. I have really bad vision, by the way. Oh, okay. But yeah, I was going through some books from middle school, and there was one that, or a couple, there were two that I never actually finished because one of them I couldn't, or like I didn't want to keep reading because I felt like it was gonna be upsetting and it was too much for me at my age. How old was I when I got that book? I don't remember. It's called An Imperfect Spiral. I already donated the book, so it's in the car, so I can't show you. But basically, what happens is there's this babysitter. She's freshman in high school, sophomore in high school. I have to burp. Sorry, but so she's babysitting this 5-year-old. His name's Humphrey, and he dies. He gets hit by a car on her watch, basically. And so the book is grappling with that, and what else? Yeah, it grapples with a couple other issues like, oh, panic attacks, immigration, and because basically the people who, wait, I'm not gonna spoil it, but if you want to, but like it introduces like biases like one might have like towards immigrants or whatever, um in a way that's very like sim how do I describe this? I don't know. It basically describes the the townsfolk and other people were using this accident as a way to be like, oh, um, this is why blah blah blah. We can't let we have to have like stronger immigration. Blah blah is what they were saying. Um, but yeah, the book. I don't want to say much, but yeah, it kind of knocks down like that reasoning, um, like for that. There's a lot of other stuff in the book. Um, I'm not very articulate, so I can't really explain very well. But it was good to read a book that was middle school level again. It was really weird at first, I'll be honest, because I was like, this is like, the parent is big and like she talks like a 13-year-old, but that's also like the point. I honestly, it was refreshing to. I'm gonna take these off because I don't like looking at myself. Um, too weird. There we go. I can't see myself. But how do I explain? A book made for children is a lot different than a book centering a child. For example, like Heaven, I just read. Um, the book is actually even younger, like middle school kids' age are the main characters, but it's a book made for adults. Like, not have a child read that. Oh my god. No. Um, versus this book where it's like forcing you to see things through the eyes of a child. Like, forcing you to read as a child again, if that makes sense. How do I explain? Because it not only is it like the main character a child, but the way the book is written, it's a middle school book. It takes you back to when you were what, in like 8th grade, 7th grade, reading these books. It takes you back to, you know, when you were a lot younger, and it's just nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's refreshing. Especially because these days as an adult, I just like overthink, think, and it's just nice to go back in time sometimes. But I'm also a completionist, so another reason I read it is just because I was like, I need to finish it. Like, I can't just donate it. I started reading it, but I can't just finish. I can't just not finish it. Like, I started it. When was the last? When was I in 7th grade? How old am I now? Like 10 years ago. Oh my god. But yeah. Uh, what's that? It was really sad. It was a sad book. Um, the end was really happy, really sad. If you don't want me to spoil it, skip. But basically, it ends where it's having the babysitter, Danielle, who's the main character, describe what Humphrey's last day was like, and it was like the best day ever. He was saying he was having, until he died. Uh, yeah. So, what else have we got here? Tomatoes. I have been digging holes for tomatoes. My dad had started some seedlings but gave up on them, so I saved a few, and they're growing pretty well. I'm waiting for them to get a little bigger before I put them in the ground, but our soil in the back is so compacted. I've been getting to the point where it's like really hard to dig, and it's very clay. We have a potter's field. Like, it's so much clay. Honestly, we should be making money by making clay. But yeah, so I've been digging. I have 3 holes so far. They're like how deep? Like probably this deep, I'd say. These deep hole. Um, because the thing is, I did try planting a couple tomatoes without digging too deep, but the problem is if you have compacted soil, the roots are gonna have a very difficult time penetrating deeper, and also because we have very clay-ish soil, it's very bad for growing. So I didn't add compost either. So I saw some stuff on YouTube, but I'm digging the holes. I have the holes dug. Add in some very dead sticks. I'm using pine twigs and sticks, and then some leaves and like decaying plant matter that was in our driveway. I just shoveled it to a thing and brought it over. I fill with that, and then I'll mix it in with the soil that was already there, and a little bit of compost if I can manage getting some from the compost pile we have. But the bees back there, a random swarm of bees moved into one of our hives. My dad, that's the story. He was into beekeeping for a while, but didn't have much luck. But something either survived or moved into one of the hives. They're angry all the time though, and I don't like going back there anymore because they're just angry all the time. So yeah, but hopefully that turns out good. I cleaned the bathroom yesterday except for the toilet. I scrubbed the tub. It was disgusting. Okay, it's shame on us for letting it get this bad, but it's like not only is there like orange residue, there was also like brown residue. So it's like, oh, when you see the colors start to overlap, it's time. It's time. Yeah, so we have this scrubber. Poor thing used to be part of a juicer, apparently. I didn't know this, but we use it for scrubbing disgusting things now. So yeah. And I use expired toothpaste. Okay, you need to know this. Expired toothpaste is actually a very good way to scrub off grime and stuff, because it has abrasives in it that are good for it. Obviously, it's not your only step. You should, if you're like bathroom, try to do peroxide, vinegar, bleach, all your other stuff that you do too. But this is also good stuff for getting like scrubbing off the stuff that's really stuck on there. Even though it was expired, the menthol was very strong, and the whole bathroom was like, but it was good. It's tip-top shape now. It's so good now. I couldn't get around to the bathroom though. The toilet. I just did the sink and the floor and the tub because, ugh, yeah. It's just also like cleaning. I know cleaning is like making things cleaner, but when I clean, sometimes it makes me feel dirtier because I'm more aware of all the dirt and grime that's in this house, and that nothing will ever be clean. I feel like, and I just don't like thinking about that. And then it made me feel dirtier, and then it's like I was like touching like the I'm not gonna talk about it in case you're eating, but yeah, I feel like that's it. No, but there was a lot I wanted to talk about. But I've forgotten it now or it's not important anymore because I couldn't talk. So, yeah. Do you wanna, unbox my diploma? I've been waiting to do that with you guys. kind of useless. So, my glasses on. Oh my god, I was sewing so much too. That was also like oof, a waste of time because the things I made aren't that wearable, but I learned. I learned some stuff. And I learned what not to do, for sure. But my sister, oops. Another reason I can't really do talking videos too much is because my little sister moved back in. So we share a room, so it would be weird for me to just start talking at the camera in front of her. But yeah, I made her a, oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys all the things I made. I made her, I won't show you, I guess, but I made her a laptop stand out of cardboard. And I painted it, and it's really nice. It's a nice baby pink. I'm not into pink, but she's into pink. It matches the aesthetic. And I was very proud of it. It was all cardboard, glue, hot glue, obviously. I know, I cheated. And paint. So it works pretty well. I'm very happy with it. And it's compostable. Well, I don't know if the paint's compostable because it's acrylic paint, so I don't think it technically is. But it's a lot less wasteful than buying one, you know. Okay, let's unbox this. Is my... Sorry, just making sure my address isn't on there so that I don't dox myself again for like the 5th time here. I do that all the time. Alright, let's open this guy. Oh, yeah, try ASMR. Ooh, that's kind of harsh. Maybe softer, like... I feel weird, I'm sorry. Okay, let's open this. I'm also pretty bad at opening things, I'll be honest. Ah, it's so sticky. Wow. What does it say? Oh, it's upside down. I think it says Callisto Morgan, Masters in Engineering. Yes. Okay. Masters of Engineering. Ooh, it's a little bigger than the last one. Let's take it out. Why does this feel more fake though? Like, it feels like less. This looks like, you know, when a kid has to have those big toys, like those fruits that are made out of Velcro and wood, and they're bigger than the actual fruit, and they just look, you know, weird, but they're like toys and fake. This is what this feels like. Like, I'll compare it to. No, I won't. It's not that deep, but it's bigger, but like in a worse way. I don't know how to explain that. But I'm very grateful that I was able to afford to do my master's, because I'll be honest, guys, it's a waste of time in this economy. Don't do it. Sorry, no, that's not what I mean. Maybe it will be worth it, but personally, like, not personally, okay? Personally, for me, it was worth it. Because I really felt like very trapped in the defense industry, and this was my way of getting out, even if I went into more debt. But um but objectively speaking, I don't think it's worth it for like in a general sense. Like, it's probably best to go straight into work. But that's just what I think objectively is best in this economy and state of things. So, how long is this? Wow, we're almost at an hour. I'm gonna just I don't even know where I'm gonna put that. I don't have frames for any of my diploma, as you can see. Because to me, when I die, it's like I'm dead, okay? Like, who cares? Like, it's a piece of paper. Like, what my grandchildren, if I even have any, are gonna be like, ah, my grandma got her bachelor's and her master's. Like, it's a piece of paper. A very expensive piece of paper, but oh, I have to bleep that out. That was a bad word. What was that? 526. Okay. Um, but yeah. So, why did I just wink at the camera? Why am I like this? Yeah. I can sing a little bit. My voice is getting. I'm not gonna risk it though. I'm just gonna work on music. Work on it. Producing it. Versus singing. Oh, there's other things I want to talk about too. Sorry, this is gonna be like over an hour. But some of you guys like long uploads. So it's fine. But I was thinking of trying to make a TikTok again. I panic deleted it and my whole account because do you ever feel all the cringe that you've ever created in the world at once in one instance? Because that's what I felt, and then I panic deleted it. I mean, I gave them like half a day to like transfer to my YouTube. No, but other than that, it also I wouldn't have deleted it if it was actually doing well. But yeah, I just for some reason my stuff videos I was making were not good. At most they would get like over 2,000 views, right? But that's really bad for TikTok. That's like really bad. That's like yeah, I might as well have just not been. But then but then to me I was like, oh, 2,700 is still good. No, that's like yeah. And my other thing was my viewership were like the people who like followed me on TikTok, which by the way, I think I only got to like 50 followers on TikTok. Um, I didn't see any transfer. I don't think any of you found me through TikTok. Very, very, maybe one or two, maybe two. If you're still around. Um, so I was like, you know what? It's not important anyways. Yeah. I guess I just wasn't. I guess I still am not good at making videos that people will like and watch because I have been on YouTube since what? My junior year of college. So that's junior year, senior year, master's year. I've been seriously, I think, making videos for around like 2 or 3 years. Um, and I am still under 1,000 subscribers. Um, but to me, I'm like progress. But yeah, I am very frustrated though, like because yeah, I guess my content's not good. But I don't really like the idea of making content to make content. I don't care about monetization because I'm looking for a full-time job. And I don't think I would want like YouTube to be my full-time job because I would have to change, I think, so much to adapt to how it is. I mean, I already would have to. I already should be because I'm not doing well in terms of like um, analytics. Oh, where was I going with that? Can't remember. I hate goldfish brain. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do seriously because oh yes, that's what I was gonna talk about. Okay, I was so desperate. I was like, why? I've been here for years, and why are my videos bad? Like, why don't I get, views, blah, blah, blah. I know I'm not a bad singer. I know my content's not great. It's not clickbaity. It's not good in any, like, of that respect. Um, so I was looking up, and this video popped into my feed, like, explaining a couple things that I could be doing wrong. Apparently there's, like, keywords that you can attach to your channel. I didn't know that. I had no idea that you could go into your studio settings and have certain words be keywords in your channel. And so I filled that out. Guys, the only thing that was filled out in that YouTube filled out for me, the only word they picked was New Jersey. Like, it's like that's all that they like chose. That's all they thought was relevant to me as a person is New Jersey. It's like, yes, I am here. But like, I do music. That's the whole point. Did they not see? Did they not understand all the covers I posted? But yeah, I was like, or like something else, like, I don't know, talking, something. I filled that out. Anyways. Oh, and then something else I was apparently doing wrong. I didn't know this, but apparently you're not supposed to immediately publish your videos. She was explaining it to me, but basically you have to let it sit for 24 hours, set it to private, and then publish it after like 24 hours or so, set it to publish later, because YouTube will start analyzing the video within that 24 hours or so, however much time you give it, and it will figure out who it's going to serve it to, and therefore people will be more likely to click on it if it's for that demographic. And momentum is very important, so if you start with low momentum like I always do, it's gonna be bad. But if you start with at least a good amount of momentum, it should pick up quicker. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, so I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. Posting like a day or so after I've finished editing. So yeah. I feel really stupid because I'm like, why didn't I think about that? But it's like I couldn't have known that. Like, that's not something I would have just intuitively known. I didn't even know that YouTube like analyzes your videos too much. Like, before, I thought all the like analyzing kind of happens after it's posted. I don't know why I thought that, but yeah. And I feel like I've wasted so much time and years, but whatever. It's fine. I also like deleted some of my videos from back in the day, like my really short ones that I just posted because, yeah, because I just felt really stupid. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Damn, I hope. But I keep like hitting my elbow on the table. What else has been going on? Yeah, I'm just excited to go to the ENT and figure out what's wrong with me. Because even now it does hurt a little bit. I do feel a little sensitive now that I've been talking for an hour. Do you guys want to hear a joke? Let's open our joke jar. I was gifted this. To pick one I haven't already read, so that we can both be surprised. What do cows most like to read? Wait. Oh. What do cows most like to read? Yes. Catalogs. 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 Get it? Yeah. Oh, what have I been learning about? I've been learning more about the term culture vulture. I didn't know about the term until this summer. I saw a lot of thumbnails and video essays talking about it. Close this. But yeah, I've been trying to be more careful about my word usage, and trying not to use any words that are in AAVE. I think that's African American Vernacular. What's the E stand for though? AAVE. Yeah, African American Vernacular English. I think I watched this video that was explaining that. I think period is in there actually. I don't really use that though. But I always thought period was I didn't know it was, I had no idea it was a part of the AAVE. But I've been trying to like be more mindful of that because yeah, I feel like I'm guilty of like that sort of thing. So I've been trying to not, what was I saying? I've been trying to be mindful of using words that are in AAVE and not using them. I should probably take another look. Let's look together. Any common words? Okay. Okay, common AAVE terms. Bae. A term of endearment for a significant. I never use bae. I just use like babe. Cap. No cap. Wait, that's in there? I thought some like. I thought that was like a thing little white boys said, and that's why we all say it. Low key. Wait, that's an AAVE. Shoot. Shoot. Wait, am I crazy? Wait, AV? Where is it dialect? It's and pronunciation is useless. Low keys? Wait, I use low key all the time. Shoot. Lit. Okay, I never say lit. Shade. I don't. Oh, I do use shade. T. Spell the T. Wait, that's an. Bruh. I use bruh. Sis. I never say sis. Yes. I kind of say. Wait, there's so many. There's so many I didn't know. Oh. Absence of copula verb be, for example, he funny instead of he is funny. I ain't got no money instead of I don't have, I use ain't a lot. She be working. I say like I say she be or he be a lot. Yeesh, okay. There's a lot of words in there we all use that I did not know. Or AAVE. So yeah, something I'm guilty of at home. I say ain't a lot. Like or like yeah, I definitely use those words, so I gotta work on that, don't I? Yeah, because I was watching the video and like she was explaining um everything about it and like explaining why it's bad. So yeah, gotta do better with that. Dang, there's some words I did not even know were in there. Yeah, who's the YouTuber? I forget. But it was a video. I think if you just look up culture vulture evolution or something, the video will come up. Let me just look it up now. Because it's like, I don't want to be offensive ever. And I know I probably am, like, unintentionally culture vulture. Lonnie's Lens, the evolution of the culture vulture. Yes, that's what the video is in the YouTuber is called, Lonnie's Lens. I don't think that I have more to talk about. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all. Okay, it's time to say goodbye. I don't know if I'm going to include everything in this video that I recorded, but I will do my best to it. I'm sorry this was like kind of a Debbie Downer video. There was not much happy news in it at all, but I'll update you guys on when I see the ENT. Oh, again, please. Oh, sorry. If you're asleep, if you've fallen asleep for some reason to this video, when you wake up, please watch my or listen to my covers. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Ugh, I feel like there's so much more I wanted to talk about, but I'll save it for next time. But yeah, I can talk again. So nice. Bye. I'm just gonna go. Just gonna.